Morning, guys. It's very, very early in the AM. I'm on my way to my cousin's house. She's gonna go with me. I'm going to pick up a car that I did some horse trading for over the winter, but couldn't get out due to the fact that it was in a guy's back barn and there was a lot of snow. And to be completely honest with you, kind of forgotten about it until he messaged me and was like, "Hey, do you still want this car?" And I was like, yes I do. So that's where we're going this morning, and I'll take you with me. Should be an interesting day. Car's been sitting for a while, like three and a half years. I'm gonna drive it home. Well, we got the old girl running, and I was a little nervous at first. Started up the road and she developed a real bad skip. The old fella didn't feel like calling a tow truck, so I said, we'll give it a try. Pulled her out of the barn where she was, and her batteries was dead, and her tires are, they were flat, but only on the bottom. The old boy we got her from gave me a jump, got her to run, checked all the fluids, and they were all good. We blew the tires up, and up the road we went. When she developed that little skip, I pulled into a fuel station and gave her a full tank of high test there. She's running pretty good. We're running along 70-75 miles an hour. Made a mistake a little bit ago there. I wanted to see if the old AC worked. It doesn't. But I had some mouse nests come out of the heater blowers at me. It's alright. They need a place to live too. But the old skip's cleared up, and actually, I have to say, for a car that's been sitting 3 years, she's running and driving pretty good. Which is good, because we have a 3-hour drive home.
Head northwest on I-89 North.
The beautiful part about this car is it spent most of its glory days in the state of Florida, so didn't get no road salt up here in the north. So she's like a rust-free car. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't find anything more than surface rust all over it. It was quite impressive. Well, our skip just came back for a brief second there. But it went away again, so we'll pretend it didn't happen. Check engine light came on, but I put a piece of black tape over that, so now that's good. Yeah, I mean, this car is great. The dash is cracked a little bit, but
head north on I-89 North.
The headliner's nice. It's got a seat belt. Parking brake doesn't work. At all. But still recording. Yeah, we're still recording. So, there's that. But the brakes break. The tires are tiring. So we're just gonna keep going and hope for the best. I'd hate to have to tow it home, but if it happens, it happens. I have to say, the old boy was telling me that it was his wife's car, and she bought it brand new. About 4 years ago, it developed a knock. So we pulled the motor out, sent it out, and had it rebuilt. He said when he did, he had a little bit of a mild cam put in it. I don't know if that's true. I don't even know if they make a performance cam or ever had for a 2.8 V6. But she's got a little pep in her step. The old boy put some long tube headers on it. She's got a true dual exhaust, so I mean, that's pretty slick. Not overly loud. It's got a little exhaust header gasket leak over here, which is, it's fine. It's acceptable for the age. But I had a little mouse running around the floor here earlier. He's gone now. Let me get her home, get a good clean on her, and I think we'll be good. She isn't overheating or nothing, so I guess that's good. I've been getting thumbs up from people on the interstate. I don't know what that's about. That guy just gave me a dirty look, but whatever. He don't get it. He's in a minivan. I'm in a muscle car. We'll be back in a little while. I don't know how well you can hear me, but we've been running now for about 40 minutes, and she's still doing really good. I'm impressed. Oh, the old girl ain't even got a steering. There. The old girl ain't even got a steering wheel shake or nothing like that. Feels sturdy, the suspension feels tight, no clunks. I'm feeling really good about this. The steering wheel is even straight, like I can let right go of the steering wheel and she only, you know, partially pulls towards the ditch. It doesn't, oh God, no, it doesn't even like try to rip you off the road or nothing. It just wants to gradually drag you to your death. But it's okay. That's allowed. I did have a chipmunk poke his head out from underneath the seat a little bit ago, but I haven't seen him since, so I don't know where he went. It scared me so much, I spilt my monster. I wasn't expecting to look over and see a little face staring at me. It's okay. He's allowed to be here. I'll get back at you when we're still getting farther in the trip. Unless we have some problems, but I'll keep you updated. Well, guys, we're about 30 minutes from home now. It's still running. It's not overheating. Still making good power. Actually, it makes real good power for a little V6. of scary. A fella could get hurt with all this kind of power. Anyway, that little skip I was telling you about. Oh look, this just came out of my vent. More mouse nests. That little skip I was telling you about, I have to believe that it might have an injector leaking by, because it only happens every now and then. It almost acts like it's leaking too much fuel into one of the cylinders, kind of loading her up a little bit. But I have to believe that if it was more than one injector, it wouldn't run as good as it does. And I have to believe it would skip all the time, not just, get a hiccup. Especially with being just having 6 little pistons in there just pumping away. I don't know. I think it was a good score. At this point, we're making it home, boys. It's just not even natural how good this old car runs. I'm excited. We'll give her a little sauce since we're close to home. You ready for this? It wasn't overly torquey, but I want you to believe that short little pull that I just did was 50 miles an hour up to 70 miles an hour. It's pretty impressive for a little girl like this. But anyway, we'll get back to you when we get her back to the house and start cleaning on her. Well, guys, got the old Camaro home safely. She made it good, whole 4-hour ride. Dylan and I are starting to do a little cleaning on her. There'll be more to come. Got a lot of cleaning to do on the outside. She was sitting for a long time. Yep, she's a good old rig.
Pretty disgusting.
She's disgusting, but as you saw, she was sitting in a barn.
We should just spray paint the floors.
That's like a sketchy used car dealer trick, but we might do it.
Make
Seriously.
them black. It'd look sweeter in here, actually.
It actually would look really good in here. I don't want to put a whole lot of money into this car, but a headliner and a carpet may be a necessity. Maybe I'll order a black carpet and a black headliner.
If you can get the whole black carpet for a good deal, it's,
We're going to do some research, and I'll keep you all posted on what we're going to do with this here car. We don't know what we're going to do with this here car, but we're going to do something. Alright? Have a good night, guys. And as always, stay sexy.